Hey everybody, it's Jared here, and today, to celebrate the 10th episode of our Scout-only Australian Hunt series, we will be opening a Summer 2026 case upon every death sustained during the tour, and a special quarantine case for the last box as requested by a viewer. Real quick, rules recap: we're doing no resistances, no canteens, no refunds, and no talking with teammates. But to the question of the day, last week I had asked, what is your favorite cosmetic? And Lord Crackhead had my favorite answer. He said, it's the Salty Dog for me. It was the first hat I unboxed, and I've loved it since. And I always appreciate a little story attached to the reasoning, and the Salty Dog is definitely a good soldier hat. A relic from a time in TF2 before the art style went absolutely off the wall, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. This week's question of the day is, what's the TF2 item you regret selling or trading away the most? There are a few examples for me. I've had a few collector's items before. They were, really outrageously priced. I had a genuine Robo Sandwich and they were more inexpensive, but what about you? What's something you've gotten rid of that maybe you didn't want to get rid of? Or I wish you hadn't gotten rid of? Whether it's sentimental or, whether it's, just worth more now. Let me know. Leave an answer in the comments and I'll pick my favorite one for next week. But this go around we have 41 cases to get through. Should hopefully be enough for us to last the duration of the episode, but of course I'll be prepared to buy more if it was necessary. Starting with 20 each of the cosmetic and war paint case, and of course the aforementioned quarantine case as the special one. Hopefully to get a Geiger counter out of there or something cool. Playing on the main this week, I wanted to stick with the alt account, but oh, first death. Start with the cosmetic case. Knight Rider. Yeah, I'd wanted to start or continue with the alt account rather, but as soon as I put Steam funds on there, it didn't want to let me use the market for a week. And from third-party marketplaces, those cases were 4 times as expensive as they were off the community market, so that was just absolutely a no-go. So we had to play in the main, but we're keeping the rules the same. We're keeping everything kosher, whatever you want to say. And if we do get an Australian this go around, then it will be a completion of the challenge. And I made it a point not to play extremely safely this tour. I didn't want you to feel like I was trying to get out of opening cases, but I also didn't typically charge intentionally into death. Wow, that's a death. A ticket! I gotta hurry with these deaths. Let's just try not to take damage. Ah! No way. Oh. We'll get that one later. I did this challenge partially to celebrate the 10th iteration of this series, and also to juxtapose true case opening gambling to MvM quote-unquote gambling, because as stupid as it is, it's a hill I kind of want to die on. I don't think of MvM as gambling. Oh, let's open this crate too from our death. Unknown Warrior. I don't think of MvM as gambling because, if the Australians were untradeable, if they were locked to your account, I would still be grinding this just as fervently. I really like the Australians, and I don't really sell them after I get them, so, it's just a fun game mode. I'm sure people who do gamble in it also think of it as a fun game mode, but I'm really just coping at the end of the day by saying it's not gambling, but I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna repeat myself ad nauseum. Ad nauseous. Ad... Whatever I'm saying, you know what I mean. No, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead. Picking up this money right before it despawns. If you hadn't noticed, I'm sprinkling in some live commentary into this gameplay. Hopefully doing it well, but you know, if it's a little ham-fisted or awkward, you know, just let me know, and I apologize for it. But yeah, I was picking up that money before it despawns. I don't want. I want to be a team player, even though we're have some ulterior motive to playing this particular time. Running through these crates that I was unable to get midway. We're going to try and open them immediately upon death, but I'm not going to be risking money despawning or wave failure to achieve that. So, you know, whenever I can get around to them, I will be opening, but I know it's probably more interesting for you to see the unboxings as soon as I die, and it's definitely easy for me to keep track of, you know. I don't think I missed any deaths throughout this tour, but if I did, I assure you it was unintentional. Fortunately, unboxings do not nerf my tank damage one bit, so we can take care of this tank fairly typically. Doing the same thing I'll always be doing, drinking Criticola, sitting on top of it. Getting a little bit distracted by these demo mens though. Bam, taking care of them easily. Persian Persuader Demoman also being taken care of. Going back to the tank to blow him up, collect all that money. Let's head back to the front. Frick. Oh! Oh! Did I get it? No? Oh. It's worth it. The crate would be worth it if I died getting that money. So we sustained one additional death. Let's unbox one more war paint case. And we'll be even on the cosmetics and war paints. We'll alternate in between them. I kind of forgot that I bought these cases. Beach Boy. Interesting. I'm gonna blaze through wave 5 here because I got a phone call. And I really just kind of ran around aimlessly. I didn't do much. But I did sustain a death anyway that I forgot to include in the footage, but I promise the death happened, and we unbox a case anyway. Getting an ugly jacket, or ugly shirt, rather, from it. I'm not a huge fan of the direction that a lot of cosmetics have taken in more recent TF2 years. I already don't like the shirts and coats and hoodies and, you know, just the sleeve coverings in general, and they've gotten really bad to me. I don't know at what point I would point it out, but like they've gotten really bulky and really big and huge, and I just don't like, really ornate too. I think with TF2 art style, less is more. So yeah, that's just how I feel. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe you guys like a lot of that stuff. But you know, that's okay. It is. Not every hat in the game is for me to like. It's for anybody who enjoys it. So yeah, it's a me problem, not a you problem. But just a few demo men to take care of, a huntsman sniper to take care of, and a small handful of giants until we find ourselves on the last wave here. Picking up that money that I didn't know where it was, but luckily it had not despawned. Not that it would have mattered, but you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Of course I want to keep up with the money. Killing the first pair here, the spy taking care of seemingly both the giant medics. I know the pyro got the credit, but final wave here. Pretty giant dense wave, easy for me to die on. in typical fashion, I don't have much to spend my money on, so we'll just get attack speed. Ready ourselves for the last wave. Hopping on this tank here. Well, let's give live Jarrett a chance to comment on the gameplay here. What do you say, buddy? Some extra fucking damage. Or extra deaths. Oh, did I do that? Oh man, I'm embarrassed. What are you guys doing? Bye, spy. No! Well, I said I wanted to die anyway. And now is a good time to open in between, or like in the middle of the wave, because I don't have to worry about money or damage or anything. Whoa! Atomic bomber. That's pretty nice. Whoa! No way! Damn it! I pop up in chat. Nobody said anything. Nobody cares? I guess those things are worthless. I wouldn't know. Okay, let's not rack up all our deaths in the first mission, though. Let's save that for the last mission. This would have been a nice last mission to get, because I can really die almost on purpose. Well, let's open another one then. Did I open two and again? Two of the cosmetics and again? That's okay. Hey, this looks... Where? Army guns? That's pretty cool. You know? No! Thank you. Don't kill me. Let's see if I can get behind some of these medics here. Again. Yes, we need to open one more war paint. And we get... Hey, this is a pretty cool one. Nile red paint. Unfortunately, it's in bad shape, but... Let's check out everybody's drops. So yeah, checking out everybody's loot, indeed. Getting a cool, unusual taunt there. I mean, obviously it's much cooler to get an unusual hat, but hey, I was really surprised to get an unusual taunt, and there are new effects in these summer cases for the unusual taunts. I think there are probably too many unusual effects in TF2 at this point, but again, it's not a you problem. You know, if you like some of the effects, that's cool. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of them. But nobody getting anything really cool this mission. Doing some, you know, not that crazy damage. But starting mission 2 here, it turns out to be Empire Escalation, but I'm absolutely going to gloss over it because right after the first wave here, my nephew stormed into my battle station, my gaming battle station, and started distracting me heavily. So, and I really didn't even... I only sustained 2 deaths. Only sustained the 2 deaths this tour, so... or this mission, so... Not gonna show it. We also had a 1900 tour demo man who insta-killed a lot of stuff. Not a lot of gameplay worth showing off. Plus, I wanted to make some room in the video for the special bit at the end that I have planned. Opening our case from our first death. Getting a cool Army Guns war paint. Looks pretty new. Passing wave 3, passing wave 4, passing wave 5. After I die on purpose. Hopefully that was obvious to you that it was on purpose. I'm staying high 5 there while the Sentry Buster's right next to me. Just wanted an excuse. Get some heavy pants. Pants are also something I'm not a huge fan of in the cosmetic slot, but you know, they're okay. I do wear the jungle booty for heavy. Those are pretty cool. But observing everybody's loot yet again, and yet again nobody getting anything really good. That guy getting a wang a prick kit, which is bad, not good, bad. You want the kill streak kits for crafting into specialized and then professional kits. So expensive items like that, when they're basic kill streak kits, are very inexpensive. Not a lot of people want them. But we're starting mission 3, Metro Malice. This one was much more interesting and more death dense. We start off with a team of 5. One of the guys were having a little bit of trouble connecting to the server. Kept leaving. Guy. He might die here though. Okay. Whoa! I'm the one who died. Let's open a box. What are we on? Let's seal with a war paint. Hey! Trying carefully here to avoid some rocket vomit. Also opt to go for a more supportive loadout this mission because the team was definitely having a little bit of trubs, so I figured I could maybe assist them by lobbing some milk at the giants or any big threats now and again, and also actually marking bots instead of selfishly drinking Criticola to give only myself mini crits instead of my whole team. But Criticola is good, but I'm probably using it a little bit too much. I'm not being supportive as I should be. Oh! No. We recover from those. We recover from those. Hey, hey. A bulky jacket. MvM ticket. Wonderful. Finishing off wave 1 here. Killing this guy. Our lobby is filled out. And by the time I make it to the upgrade station, 4 of our teammates have become NGs for some reason. I don't know why, but I find it funny. I like how they've committed to the bit. And NG stacking probably isn't an awful strategy. I mean, sentries, wrangled sentries have a ton of health. They can block robots in all sorts of spots. So, you know, that doesn't deal a ton of damage, but for particular waves, like this wave, for example, you have giant scouts and giant pyros as being the main threats. Sentries can deal with all the smaller bots pretty easily, even if it is a soldier or a demo man, because, like I said, wrangled sentries have a lot of health, and you can repair them, and other NGs can repair them. So NG stacking, probably not as bad of a strategy as you might think it is, but it's obviously not going to be very fast. And also, there are going to be many sentry busters that come out constantly. But it is cool that they are free damage farms for you. You can feel good about your damage input. Since we have no soldier, I'm going to try and go up top when I can to deal with any threats that come from up there, like these pusher heavies, but I'm also trying to get the money before it despawns, before I forget about it, and I want the health from it too. I don't want teammates to go and pick it up, steal that overheal from me, so let the pusher heavies get a little far. But our 200 Tor NG, one of the NGs were 200 Tors, and I guess he was just insistent on playing NG. He comes and helps me clear the gate, stops it from getting captured. Now we just have a few groups of soldiers coming down from the top to take care of, and victory is assured. I'm sure all these NGs can take just fine care of these soldiers, but I'm going to need to help out a little bit as they get farther. I'm jumping in and out of combat here. I don't have a whole lot of overheal to play with, and I don't want to die on purpose, obviously. We will. The death will come. Don't worry about it. We will be dying, but now we just have the pyros left to deal with. Getting in there, milking him even though he's not going to really be hurting anybody, so the milk doesn't do much. Having to jump out of the pit there, the pyros really seemed like they wanted to set me on fire above all the other mercs. Maybe they realize that I'm unboxing a crate on every death and they know that they can earn Valve money by killing me, but Also, hey guys, I've already bought the keys. You don't need to incentivize me to open the cases. The money's already been made. You don't need to kill me. Well, we beat Wave 2 here. One of our NGs disconnected middle of the wave and was replaced by a Pyro of all classes, immediately souring my mood, but we persist, and our team is still funny with 3 engineers as opposed to 4, but I think 4 is just a little bit funnier. Don't you agree? Pyro, not at all a funny class. In fact, quite an unfunny class. I mean, he actually is funny, but in MvM he's just not funny to play with, you know, like you either look like a noob or a mega try-hard playing Pyro, so there's just no middle ground. If you stack 4 NGs, you clearly have some funny bones, and you've clearly been hitting them. You've clearly been hitting your funny bones on the table. Taking care of these scouts here. Bang, the rest of the team ignoring them, having to cut off this bomb scout. Sandman scout. Luckily the Sandman does not completely stun you. So these guys are pretty easy to deal with. They are a little bit lethal though with their critical bat. Them. Bang! Yeah, buddy! Having a little bit of fun killing that sniper there. I don't know, it feels very satisfying to just absolutely one-shot a sniper. Wish you could kind of do that in the main game. I guess you can with random crits, but... Our team had stabilized enough to the point where I felt like I could run critical again, which I did. The NGs don't really benefit from the healing, and I'm okay with not healing the Pyro. And our demo man probably has health on kill. I mean, he was doing just fine. So I don't think there's enough milk-like substance in the world that could save a Pyro, even if I did want to save him. Circle strafing this demo here, killing him just before we get to the crate. If he gets to the crate, then he's probably going to kill me, you know, if he starts to shoot, because I can't obviously walk through a box. Just a few giant Sandman scouts to take care of, and all the support bots. You'd think that these guys would die a little bit faster with all these NGs and sentries we have, but they were getting a little bit farther than I would have anticipated. But I guess it's, you know, nothing's going to beat like a demo sticky trap. Well, we beat that. We're going to get our upgrades fully ramping up the soda popper here and starting on our criticola. I think I have some money put into the milk as well. Starting off with Major Crit Blast Soldier Deluxe. He started losing health very quickly. I thought that our team would kill him very, very quickly, but that turns out to not be the case, as you can see here. Whole team's dead. Yep. Expected as much. Bang. Oh! Oh, I hope I don't get crit. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness. Careful what you wish for there. I died to the crit rocket that I did not want to receive. Don't even mention it. It's just bad luck to mention it. Okay. Well, let's unbox our crate. While we have all this downtime, because we let the gate get captured. Another stupid ass coat. Whoa, whoa. Another one. Let's unbox. Quickly. Hey. What the? Another field tested ocean mapped. That's all well and good. The med's out. Who shot me? Oh, it was you. You do not alarm me. Ah! Okay. Open. Whoa. Yeah, I can be Brad Pitt now. The heavies proved to be too much help for our team to overcome. I guess so did the medic. The NGs, getting their sentry guns blown up constantly, so they didn't have a chance to really maintain their damage, even though that is admittedly little damage compared to what soldier, demo, or heavy could be putting out. But the team tries. Our gate B gets captured by the heavy. Still hasn't died here at this point. He's still fighting. We finally take care of him, but there are 3 giant crit soldiers left. We kill the first one here pretty handily. What? Did he? What part of his teleporter is that? Oh. So there are 2 bombs out right now. 3 bombs out. Okay, we can get this. All we need to do is wait for this barrage of crit rockets. Look at that. Please don't look at me. You guys! The gas! Oh no. I was wanting this! This is cool! Need this ammo right now. And I kinda need help too. We can get help. No! I did not just crater! I gotta stop them. Crate time! Crate time! Not bad. Not bad. Okay, okay, okay. No! Unbox. Army guns again. Where's he at? Where's he at? Is he here? Okay, I'm what? Narrowly passing this wave. As you can see, our second attempt adding a lot of additional deaths, so every failed wave is even more threatening than it would be normally. But we pass it. That's all that counts. We lose an additional NG. We are down to just 1. Actually, I think another guy swaps to NG before the wave starts. But our team is not funny at all anymore. So I think we're even, yes. So we have to open 1 of each. Let's go! Oh yeah. That is a handsome man. Frack coded. It's gone away. Oh. Beginning the penultimate wave here. We're going to take care of Chief Blast Soldier here in a decent time. He makes it, you know, pretty far, but considering how our team has been performing, I'd say it's decent by any standard. You know, we don't let him get very far out of the main area here. I rotate up top immediately to try and rid us of these pusher heavies yet again, since I'm the only person really going to try and do that, except our medic here. He's going to try and help me. He's was a 200 Tor NG. I guess he wanted to do some shield bashing or something else. Employing the Uber Saw a lot to get some quick fix Ubers in. Probably wants to revive teammates as well. Quick fix is really good at that. The Vax and the quick fix are both fantastic options if you want to just spam revives on teammates. Quick fix probably a little bit better, just by a hair. especially if you know how to be aggressive as medic and employ your Uber saw a lot. The Vax can sometimes eat up 2 Ubers if you try and revive somebody with a Vax bubble, which just can make it a little bit worse. You can also let people die and just revive multiple people with 1 quick fix Uber. Oh! Oh! No! No! I sound very distraught there for some reason. I don't know why. It's as if I died in real life or something, but what are you doing? What? Dusting ourselves off after that string of unfortunate events. We near the end of wave 5 here with just 1 pair of giant demo medic combos to take care of. I need to be very careful of these demos because splash damage is what kills me most often in this challenge with the no crit resist. Entry gun built. I don't want crits thrown at me either. Like, these guys are incessant. Insistent. What the what are you doing? It's time. 2 of each case. Let's go. Ticket. And an ugly suit for spy. Alright, that's fine. I kinda like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be fronting if I said I didn't like that. Brown paint. Hey, factory new. Stat clock. Pretty nice. To begin our final wave here, our 200 Tor NG medic guy has swapped to spy, which is a good class, and I'll explain why in a moment here. Helping to take care of what's up top. Spy is fantastic at dealing with like the Fist of Steel heavies. Look at that. Yep. Best I can do is try and get aggro for him and not die in the process. No! This is another last wave that is really easy for me to die in. There's just a ton of giants, and especially the crit shooting ones, but trying not to be play too scared here, even though our whole team is dead all the time. Our team just keeps perishing, which leaves less aggro targets for me to, you know, kind of feed off of. Although I can be taking aggro and staying alive, but I kind of don't want to at the same time. Well, we just have these 3 black box soldiers to deal with now. And these guys can be pretty tanky if the team decides to not stop getting hit by them, but our team did pretty good and we killed them each pretty quickly. We kill all of them before they make it out of the front area here, and none of the team getting too distracted by these support bots. They know what we need to kill, and it is the giants. Myself doing a pretty good job at avoiding his rockets, stopping him from getting healed. I don't know how much healing they do on every hit. I'm sure it's more than the vanilla black box, but I'm not sure quite by how much. Not sure who got healed by from there. I guess he hit me and got healed. I don't even know. He got healed by something there, though. killing him. That's the one that made it the farthest. We have the spy to assist us with this last one. He kills the medic pretty quickly. I'm going to drop back and try not to get hit too much by this guy, and we beat the mission. Checking out everybody's drops. Once again, I get 6 boxes because why would I get anything else but 6 boxes? That guy getting 7 boxes, but one of them being a spec fabricator, so that's pretty lame. The pyro that joined late, getting 8 boxes. That's not fair at all, but he does get a big kill as his tour completion, which is awful, so there is some justice in the world. Cool. We'll start with a cosmetic. Oof. That is kind of hideous. On to the final mission now, with plenty of crates left to unbox, so we can kind of let all of our aggression hang out, but this mission is also unfortunately very light on deaths, but not as autopilot as Empire was, so it was not, you know, of course I wasn't going to skip 2 missions in one video, but, you know, this one was much more interesting to watch and play than Empire was. Empire was just straight a snooze fest. That demo was just hard carrying the mission, so... And this one, we had a 200 tour soldier who did really well. Our demo also did really well. He didn't have a lot of tours, but he clearly had a lot of experience. So, the mission was really easy, and that's why I didn't die. Our team was very strong, but I still felt like I had a lot to contribute to the mission, even though I didn't do an absolute ton of damage. This is a Hamlet Hostility, obviously. And, you know, despite our team being strong, it still turned out to be a pretty scrappy mission, which... if you've watched me before, you know that's just what I love. I love the missions being a bit of a struggle. This first wave being a great example of that. Where's this money at? Oh no! No 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 no! Ooh, got it. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's how I react every time I almost lose money. This is if you ever get in a game with me, you know I care about the money. I try very hard, but we're reaching the end of the first wave here. We just have these 2 giants to deal with and a bunch of little bots. Kill the big bot. Kill the little bots, and we beat wave 1. Even though we have 2 scouts, we still missed $5, which is kind of funny to me. That goes to show you, despite me caring about missing the money, I'm still going to do it. We had 2 people that could collect money very easily, and we still did it. Wave 2 similarly does not give us a lot of trouble. Our 200 tour soldier, as soon as this sub-wave is over, he's going to rotate up to the right to take care of the bots that spawn there. I'm going to look up and make sure that he is going to do so. We're going to take care of these 2 steel pusher heavies. They have nothing to push to besides the hatch, so they're much less problematic than they are on the Manhattan missions, but they're still worth killing, obviously. We don't want them marching up and taking the bomb very far for free. And they're fun to kill too, you know, they're not threatening. Demo one-shotting that pyro. He didn't do that sort of shenanigans a ton throughout the tour, or the mission, so wasn't like he was unfun to play with. It was just a strong contributor to the mission. Killing this giant heavy here. Bang. Alright, so I know soldiers are coming out. Hopefully this guy can deal with them. Nope. That happens to the best of us, literally. Whole team dies to the soldiers, and I managed to stay alive. Just dancing around the crit rockets. Barely stay alive. I didn't get hit or anything, but you know, it's obviously going to be very close with 20 of them. I end up taking them on one by one. Accidentally, I guess, deleted that footage in the middle of editing, and don't feel like going back. I care about you guys, but I don't care that much. Sorry. Not sorry. But yeah, trust me, it was amazing. An off-camera farming session. Just taking care of all of the crit soldiers by myself, single-handedly, without dying once. That's what happened. a tank rolling out, which is cue for me to hop on top of it and try not to die in the tunnel as I did before. But our whole team is on it. Oh my. Well, get ammo! Didn't I just say not to die in the tunnel like I did before? It's like I never learn or something. I think before my first death I had uncrouched in the tunnel and I thought that was what killed me, but you know, the tunnel just kind of closes in. You know, it gets a little narrower and suffocates you quickly, so. But now I know not to stay on the tank through the tunnel. Unless I want to get crushed for whatever reason, and I don't. Finishing off wave 3 there, we find ourselves on wave 4. Let's open a crate. What are we at? Load? There we go. War paint! Hey! Hey! Red! Not bad. Yeah, getting a cool little, cheeky little red there. It was, well worn, so it's not like it was very expensive, but it's still cool to get the rare drops, even if they aren't expensive. MvM is no exception to this, you know. Well, maybe you would be upset if you got an Australian Blutsauger, but I'd still be happy that I got the experience of getting a drop. But, you know, a Blutsauger is pretty iffy one to get. Wave 4 here, though, we have the 12 Super Scouts that always appear at the end of the wave. Not all 12 of them, but, you know, you beat the whole wave, and then you're just waiting on the last few batch of Super Scouts. And our team, being very strong, of course, stays up front here. Doesn't let any of the scouts that are interspersed within the rest of the wave get past, so we kill this heavy. Bang, get rid of them. We kill the next couple of few Super Scouts. Get rid of him. Get rid of the last heavy. Just like so. And then we wait for the last few Super Scouts. Killing them just like that. That rapidly. That's how it happened. I promise. Acing that wave, though. We find ourselves on wave 5. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. I don't want the video to run too long. And like I said, there were not many deaths to show off. And I do note that myself here in a moment. Hopping on the tank here first, though. Not dying to the tank. That's probably the most embarrassing death that you could suffer, especially during a challenge like this. But here I'm going to take notice of the state of the game and how it's been going for me after I take care of these huntsmen. Because I'm just having fun this whole time, not really thinking about it. But then suddenly I kind of realized to myself that I haven't been dying. We only have one death. We need to up our numbers. These are rookie numbers. Manhattan is just inherently harder. That team, too, was just always going to make it harder. How did we lose 35? What? Whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure that Manhattan is harder. I think it was just a team, because on the first mission you saw me die 10 times. And that was a similarly, I guess, inexperienced team. Not quite as bad as Manhattan. I don't know how many deaths I had on Manhattan. You can count them out if you want to, if I didn't exclude them. But it was definitely a lot of them, and it was definitely because the team just left a lot of roles unfilled. They just all went engineer, which I was fine with. It was funny. But this wave, I agree to myself to die body blocking Sir Nukes a lot. If I died on purpose, I wanted it to be for a purpose. I didn't want to just stand AFK. There we go. I knew it. Now we can unbox a box. We just unboxed that red. Not bad. Another ugly coat. Oh yeah. We beat Sir Nukes a lot here, and we find ourselves on the final wave where all we have to do is kill 3 tanks. And I'm thinking, like, there's no way I'm going to die this wave. I'm thinking I'm going to have to purposefully die. But I proved myself wrong almost immediately before the first tank pulls out. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess. If you insist, I'll open a box. Hey, this looks minimal wear at least, right? Stat track counter. Transfer tool. Somebody's gotta kill me! You! Kill me! Kill me! I promised that the last box... Well, let's watch the drops. No Australium yet again. But, that's okay. What is this? You're lame. We're deleting that. Yeah, we'll check out everybody's drops, like I said, like Live Me said before we unbox this final crate. Actually related to the challenge. Yeah, I wanted that quarantine case to be part of the MvM segment of this, but we'll get to what I'm going to do with the rest of the crates here in a moment. This guy getting 3 boxes. Is he going to get an Australian? No, he is not. Let's unbox our last box. This is the one. Wow. That was a total waste of money. Definitely one of the worst items I could have gotten from there, but for the rest of these boxes, we have about 8 of them remaining. I think I'm going to play casual on the new summer map pool. I'm going to give you some live commentary, gameplay over that. Keeping to the original challenge, we're going to be doing it upon every death. And because this is a scout-only series, we're going to play around with the scout, the Scooty Booty Man. This doesn't look like a very summery map, does it? Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. We're not going to try and die, though. Hello? You want to die? Wow. There's no way he's going to charge into us, is he? Oh, goodness. Why did he pull out a shotgun? Can I get up there? I don't think so. Maybe with the super scout jump, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do the super force of nature jump. Oh, hello. There's no way you're dead, right? Like, that has to be a dead ringer. Oh! Nice, nice. What? Oh my goodness, that guy got destroyed. Okay, there's like, in what world was that guy ever gonna get that kill? Or any kill, for that matter. Oh, no. Wow, I got bailed out by my teammate again. Yeah, you damage surf to the point, buddy. Where the rest of the team is. Okay. Oh! Oh, poor guy. What? Lag? He teleported. Admin, checking PC. Hello? I shot that sticky bomb. Oh no! Box time! Which one? We'll unbox the If they'll ever load. The war paint's here. There we go. Sideshow Bob. No, not a mini sentry. Anything but that. What the? No! It's a handsome ranger. I also like that hat pretty good. Our team's kind of stomping. I'm not a huge fan of that. Oh, he got knocked up. I'm dead again. Warpaint! That's in bad shape. He's not wrangling a mini sentry. That is the most despicable thing I've ever seen. Okay. Here. A full medkit? What the? No! I was going on a roll first. Now I'm dying. The team's still stomping though. So is it me? No, it can't be me. No! No, bro. Oh! Oh! Please, medkit. Okay. Okay, can I actually aim the gun, okay? You're lame. Hey! Strange part? That's pretty neat. Wow. That looks brand spanking new. Okay, yeah, we decided? We decided, is it open yet? Alright. Is this just gonna keep going? I think I got the memo. Look at that. We won while I was in spawn. Attack, defend. I'm a big fan of this game mode. What is this map? That was really choky. Holy moly. That's some Dust Bowl vibes right there. So this is the first point? Okay, I'm getting it now. It's like sideways. Like you start spawn over there and then you make a right turn and then... This is like Gold Rush. This is a very old style map. I dig it. I'm sure the gameplay will be atrocious, which is, you know, kind of the appeal, isn't it? We'll just pepper them, I guess. No, let's get in there. Let's not get in there. No! I agreed not to get in there. It's supposed to be a hat. Let's go. Oh, the bald medic. Oh dear. Oh dear, he's bald. Wait! That's unusual!
I'm sorry, Heavy, I wasn't keeping...
Wait!
It's fine, I'm going in! I'm going
Wait!
to get that medic!
I couldn't see, but...
I at least scared
Solar singed?
I said, fuck it, we ball. I went down with the ship.
Okay, I don't... I don't like that. I don't like that. What do we do?
Fuck it, we ball.
No.
Scout, you don't need the teleporter when there's a heavy right here.
Mutton Man. There we go. Kinda. Yo! Yo! Let's play medic now. Let's die as medic. Wait.
That sniper's a spy.
This hat is awful though. I mean, it's funny at least. Maybe it has some appeal for that. Let me heal you, Queen.
Yeah, at this point it's screwed.
Nah.
We have 3 medics on our team. This is kind of disgusting, kind of outrageous.
I'm back.
Wait!
No, get away from my medic.
This effect is really cool.
Snipers. They get to level 2 there.
Alright, we can't play medic for too long.
That sentry's down at least. I'm still scared of those snipers.
I'm going in. I'm in here. I'm in here.
I can't believe we held them off. Holy shit.
Yes. Unbox a box.
Oh. Yeah, that was Mora again. Shouts out. Good pyro over.
They're going.
I can't tell. Is that it? Or did we only get... There's no tell. I got paint.
That sniper seems to hit almost every shot. Damn.
Yeah, that sniper's almost likely cheating. Anytime a sniper hits shots, yeah, like he's just cheating, dude. It's the bot problem all over again. Oh.
Engineer, just focus on setting up something. We can't allow ourselves to get backcapped.
Who's Jarrett? I'm not playing NG. No!
Medic.
Are you... Wait. This is not even cool.
Oh, there's a sniper over at the left.
So this is... Okay, I'm getting what's going on here. This is a very short map. Look at these guys! No.
How am I missing this?
Hey! That's pretty good right there. I'm satisfied with that outcome. That's it! We did it, everybody! We unboxed everything. Make sure there's no, additional loot. So this is our haul. Got quite a few. We unboxed the red. We did not get storage war, but we did get a factory new taxi cab. That is pretty cool. Got a nice variety of the hats. Still missing most of them, but
That is a laggy ass scout.
yeah. Got 2 unusuals. This one is pretty sick. Let's take another look at it.
Just getting screwed over.
I don't like the Mutton Man.
Just be aware of the spy.
But the effect
He's definitely dead-wingered.
is pretty cool,
Yeah,
I'd say. I'm a bald medic now.
Nice.
And with that comes the end of this episode. I'd like to thank everybody so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you all for your views. Thank you all for your likes. Be sure to answer the question of the day to be featured next week. And hopefully I'll see you for 10 more episodes, 20 more episodes, other series, in fact. So thank you so much for your support so far. Have a wonderful day.